Hello, everybody. Amanda Davis here, and I'm here to make a difference by teaching you what I know and sharing with you what I know. And for Perry Girls PG Honor for September, our initiative is talking about hello, our everyday life, long time no see. It's talking about childhood obesity prevention. And the topic for today and tomorrow is, are you concerned about childhood obesity and why? And so I am a teacher, and so I see some of the effects of childhood obesity on children, not just their physical health, but their emotional health. And I think without going into too much detail, you probably are able to kind of get at what I'm getting at there as far as the emotional health, because let's face it, when a child is obese or overweight, they're going to be a little bit more of a target for bullying than your children that are twigs. Now, it can go either way because, it's not all about that. And that's what you have to teach children. You have to teach children that words do hurt and that, it's not polite, nor is it kind to make fun of their peers that might have a little bit more weight. But at the same time, it's not healthy for them to have that weight either. So that's why I said not only their physical health, but their emotional health. So when they're in the classroom and somebody's making fun of them, obviously that's going to hurt their emotional health. But physically, it's not good to be obese. And that's why pediatricians are going to encourage you, if your child is overweight, to try to adjust their diets and stuff like that. And on the opposite end, it's not to do with obese, but on the opposite end, there are situations where children are actually underweight. And those children need to have, a diet where they're getting more nutrition and stuff like that too. And so what it all kind of comes down to is the diet. And yesterday I did a scope last night that I spoke a little bit about healthy school lunches and your exercise too, because it comes down to diet and exercise, which is important for everyone. Adults, children, people trying to lose weight, people trying to maintain their weight, even people trying to gain weight, because in some situations there are people that are underweight. You want to make sure that you are just trying to do what you can to live that healthy lifestyle with exercise, and even if it's just walks. I'll be honest, the most exercise I do right now is walking the dog, but I walk. And usually it's at least 10 minutes a day. Well, I'd say 10 minutes a walk. So depending on how many times I walk her. Because some days I'm walking her only once. Some days I'm walking her a couple of times because my boyfriend walks her too. But for myself, if I'm walking her, I usually walk for at least 10 minutes. And so at least 10 minutes a day. But sometimes if I'm walking her multiple times in the day, it might be 20, 30, 40 minutes that I'm walking. And sometimes it's longer than 10 minutes because she can be stubborn and she wants to stay outside. So yeah, as far as, your exercise, even if it's just walking is exercise, and it's something that will help. And then your diet too. You want to make sure that you're maintaining that healthy diet. And, so as a teacher, I am concerned about it because, like I said, you see the effects on the children, and you see the difference on the healthy children too. When you are in a classroom of children that are healthy weights, that eat healthy, you can tell how their personalities and their learning and academics and all of that, like, there is a difference. And I think it really just comes down to how your diet and exercise comes over your overall health. Even obesity aside, your overall health comes down to your diet and exercising and stuff like that. And there is a difference, because obviously if you're not healthy, you might be sick more often, you might be tired more often. And if you're sick and tired, the last thing you want to do is learn. And not just children, but adults too. It's just, you want to be careful. So this month we're talking about childhood obesity awareness. I do believe it's a month-long initiative, and we had a train last night. So if you go to my scope from last night, you can see the list of people that were in the train from last night. And Perry Girls, you can definitely join us at perrygirls.com for free if you are a woman scoper. And we had a lot of fun scopes, well, not fun, just fun, but informative scopes last night on the topic. As far as we had If you follow me on Twitter, actually, I shared out all of the ones that were done last night. So if you go to at Amanda Beauty Tip, my same name on here, on Twitter, you can see where I shared out all of the scopes from last night because they talked about how parents need to be the model for their children, and not just parents, but adults in general. We talked about how you can make things fun for your children when it comes to eating healthy and exercising. Like I said, I talked about the healthy lunches a little bit and exercising and the importance of outside play because that's their main form of getting exercise as a child. And then the person after me, she talked about how important it is for mothers that are both pregnant and breastfeeding, and then just again as a mother, as an example, to eat healthy and have a healthy lifestyle. And then our closer, Carla, she talked a little bit too to kind of wrap everything up. And so it was really a fun, informative event last night on with different Perry girls on all of our accounts. And I think the best way to tell you to get to those scopes replays is going to be to go to my Twitter, which is the same name as it is here on Periscope, at Amanda Beauty Tip, and you'll see where I shared out all of those scopes. So look for those. And look out for more things on PG Honor, and I will continue to share out some of the other stuff that some of the other people are talking about as well on my Twitter. And some of it maybe with my followers if I'm watching it live. But I try not to share too much to the followers because I know the Periscope notifications can really make you mad sometimes. And at least on Twitter, it's a little bit more like you're sharing it, you're getting it out there, but the person has a little bit more of an option on if they want to really look at it or not. So, but yeah, I will be continuing to share the things out on Twitter and the scopes out on Twitter on these topics because, like I said, it can be very informative and it's just something that's important to be aware of. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because I didn't mean to have it be so long. I started talking and I couldn't stop. And let me go ahead and turn this around and just say, everybody have a nice day. I'll just say, because you can use that for any time of the day. And I hope that if you are a Perry girl, that you're checking out these topics for the PG Honor because we are having a lot of good information come out with them. And something like this is definitely something that's important to be aware of. All right. And thank you so much again for joining, and I will see you guys later. Bye.